Thank you so much for watching the Real Estate Investor Avenue YouTube channel. My name is John, and today we're going to talk about forwarding a phone call to either your cell or another business number. Now, in real estate, you may be putting your phone number or a different phone number out there, but you may want a different one for things like real estate signs, ads, or anywhere else. So a friend of mine needed a forwarding call phone number for the real estate commission. They needed a certain phone number, and he didn't want to put his cell. So in this video, we're going to talk about having a phone number forward to then your cell phone number. So we're going to use Twilio. So it's twilio.com. These guys allow you to create apps or applications while using phone numbers, SMS, and other things. Now, bulk of their service is using it with code, but today we're going to be using drag and drop widgets, which are very easy to use. So let's get into it. So you need a Twilio.com account. If you don't have one, please use the link below to support this channel and this content. I'll get $10 and so will you. So you go ahead and log into your Twilio account, and we're going to go to Studio and then Overview. So I have a couple different accounts, and that's why I have this drop down here, and I have one set up as well. But we're going to go ahead and hit the plus symbol. And what's nice about Studio Flow within Twilio is if you can draw a diagram of what you want to accomplish, then Twilio Studio will allow you to do the same thing. For example, this is what we're doing today. Someone calls a phone number, and it can either be a Twilio phone number or another one that you bring in, and it forwards to your cell phone, and we're done. So we just drew this simple picture here. You can definitely do it on a napkin. It does not need to be fancy. So we'll say forward call. I'll click next. To give you some different things here that you can play with, but we're going to start from scratch and click next. And we'll let it load. And similar to our picture that I just showed you, at the top, the trigger is a phone call coming in. So someone's calling you, and then now what? So over here on the right-hand side, we have a widget library, and there's all sorts of things you can do. And we have a course on this, and we have different YouTube guides that are free as well. So we're going to go to voice, and it says connect call to. If you don't see this, you just expand the arrow, and we're going to drag this in here. And we have our Twilio widget. And I like to rename these. So I'll say forward to cell, single number, and you can choose other things here, but we're just doing a single number to keep it simple. And I'll put in my cell phone number. Oops. All right, I have that blocked so everyone doesn't call me. From here, I cut everything else, the caller ID, the record the call, and the timeout. I just leave it as the default, and I hit save. All right, coming back to our drawing, you'll see there's an exclamation point here, and it says missing required entry transition. That means that this widget is just floating on its own. So to connect it, we go up here to our trigger, which is someone calling us, and it says incoming call has a line and a circle. We basically drag this circle into this gray circle here, like so. And then when you let go, it shows when there's an incoming call, come down here to forward to cell, and then the phone number. And also that error goes away. Now, one last thing to do is then hit publish. The revisions, as many things as you change here, so just moving this, see the revisions go up. It's saving what you did every single time, but it's not live. So when I click publish, it says, you've made 5 changes, even though I just moved it around. Are you sure you want to publish? Yes, I am sure. So I hit publish. So from here, if I call my Twilio phone number, and then what happens is it forwards to my cell phone, and I'm done. Now by done, I mean we're done building this application, but we actually need to attach a phone number to this flow. So we're going to click back here, go back, we'll go to phone numbers, and we'll go to manage, and I'll go to active phone numbers. Now, if you have a phone number, it'll be listed here. If you've never bought a phone number, now is the time. Now, just if you're buying a phone number, you go to buy number on the top right, and you find a phone number, and I would base it off your area code or wherever you are. So I'm in Colorado Springs, so I'll type 719, click search, and then under capabilities, I would make sure it could do everything except maybe fax because they're getting rid of fax. So I'm in Colorado Springs. When I type 719, I get all these other cities. So I want to make sure to actually get a Colorado Springs phone number. Oh, there's one right there. So Colorado Springs, and I come over here, and I hit buy, and I'm done. But I already have a phone number, so if you already have one, go to active numbers. And let's see, I'll go to this top one here, and I'll just click it, and it'll bring me to the configuration, and I'll scroll down, and it says under voice and fax, when a call comes in, so a call comes in, what's going to happen? So under webhook, we click Studio Flow, and we click forward call. Pretty easy. Then I come down here and hit save. Pretty awesome. And then it's done. So now when I call that real estate line or whatever line I put out there that we just purchased for $1 or already had, it forwards automatically to my cell phone. And then on my cell phone, under the contacts, I put that phone number in there and I just name it, real estate investing, yard sign, whatever you want. So when I do get a call, I know what's coming in, so I can get my 20-second speech ready. That's it for this. If you have any questions about using Twilio with forwarding numbers or anything else, please let me know in the comments below. If this was helpful in any way, I'd just love a like, which is the thumbs up. And if you want to see more stuff like this around real estate investing tech, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.